ThaBoxingvoice.com. Here with the Maliks. We got Malik Warren and Malik Hawkins. In Las Vegas, Malik, you just got done your second professional fight, first under the Mayweather Promotions banner. Just real quick, obviously your career started. You just want to get those fights, get the experience. Assess your performance for us.
I would rate I mean, I got him out of there, so I'm not gonna be too hard on myself. I say B minus. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It was real interesting. So the first time, seemed like you had him hurt. You kind of like stepped on the gas and started throwing a lot of headshots. But then, as I watched, you realized, you know what? All right, let me go to the body. Talk to us about just so young, knowing okay, you go to the body, you're gonna break the fighter down, because obviously that's what ended up working for you.
Just mixing things up. I noticed that going to the head wasn't working, so I went downstairs and see what that's about, and the result showed.
Now, another thing I noticed was being able to like keep your range and distance to where you get your shots in, but he's missing his. What is it about that time and being able to make that happen for you to keep the right distance and the right range for yourself?
I try to use my jab, my stick. My stick is my range finder, so if I can touch you with that stick, I can touch you with anything.
Malik, obviously you were there in the corner. Talk to us your thoughts on your brother's fight.
I think he did tremendous. He stayed calm, and I see his growth. As a professional, even though this is the second fight. And him being in camp with me and Tank, his growth is sky's the limit for this kid.
Now, obviously, you got a fight coming up. Talk to us about that. December 27th, 28th?
No, 28th.
28th.
I fight December 28th in Atlanta on the Javante Davis, Uriel Gamboa undercard.
Now, any possible opponent yet?
Nah, not yet. They still looking, but we willing to take the fight with anybody yet.
Now, there's a couple names at 140. Just want your thoughts on, somebody that, if not next, but that you would like to, step in there with. Obviously, the goal is to become champ, so you want to step your level of opposition up, fight the right names. Is there anybody that you're eyeing right now?
Yeah, I'm definitely eyeing Josh Taylor. Definitely looking at him. I just watched his fight with Regis. Not taking anything away from them guys. Both of them, they fought a hell of a fight. But me coming down the weight class, and me being in camp with all top dogs and everything, I want all smoke with anybody.
What'd you make of the fight? Like, break it down for us. Like, what'd you think?
Like I said, they did a hell of both of the guys. They fought their heart out. They fought a hell of a fight, but I don't see anything special about Josh Taylor. I don't see.
Did you see him winning the fight, or did you have?
If anything, I thought it probably could have been a draw.
Okay.
But
that's fair.
Hey, if they awarded it to Josh Taylor, and I can't say nothing wrong.
Now you're a very tall, lengthy 140 pounder. You were speaking yesterday off camera. You said you make the weight fairly easy, correct?
Yeah, definitely. I never, because me fighting at 47, I never actually weighed 47.
Okay.
I always came in at 45 or 44. One time I weighed in, I was 39. So I never had a problem making weight.
That's crazy.
To this day, it's still no problem for me to make weight.
Now, obviously coming out of Baltimore, I was fortunate to visit y'all city in July you guys were on the undercard for Tank. Kind of want to know like what got you guys into boxing, because it seems like I visited Upton, obviously not the best of neighborhoods. What got you guys into boxing?
Well, me, what got me into boxing, I come from a fighting family. Like my whole family did martial arts.
Okay.
But I knew how to do it, but I was getting bullied a lot, as a kid. Okay. We talking about 4 or 5, it'll be 5 kids at a time, trying to jump me and bully me and everything. So, my mother decided to put me into boxing, and it was all she wrote after that.
At what age was that?
I started boxing at the age of 7. I didn't start fighting until I was 9 and a half.
Okay, so that was when you say you start fighting, that's in your first amateur fight. Okay.
Yeah, I started fighting at 9.
Mr. Warren, what about yourself? What got you into the sport?
My father actually got me into the sport. And another fun fact, Mayweather was a big inspiration on me to start boxing too.
So now being signed to his promotional company, what does that mean to you? Because obviously if he was an inspiration, it was almost like would you call it like surreal moment for yourself to be able to sign to Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir. Dream come true, man. Everything that we work for coming to the light. You know what I mean? And I would like to thank Floyd Mayweather Promotions for opening their eye up and seeing you know what I mean?
Seeing the talent, seeing the skill level. I mean, and that says a lot at only one professional fight. They saw one professional fight, and they was able to see something in you to make that signing.
Right.
Now, Mr. Hawkins, talk to us about that moment when because you recently just signed to Mayweather Promotions as well, just made your debut with Mayweather Promotions not too long ago. Talk to us on how that experience was for you.
I mean, that's experience, you know, it was, I couldn't even believe it, you know, because growing up, you know, all of us looked up to Floyd Mayweather. You know, everyone tried to, you know, in the gym, all of us tried to imitate him, do everything that he did. And, you know, for me to get signed with him, to be a part of his promotional team, it was unreal.
It was unreal. Real quick, obviously Octon has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Tank, you know, don't really have to say too much. Yourself, Malik Hawkins, Malik Warren. Who else should we be on the lookout for? I mean, I know Truck. I know Truck is there, and Truck's been making some noise.
Yeah.
He's actually has a fight coming up as well. But who do we need to be on the lookout for besides you four?
Kareem Martin, Damon Nicholson.
Damon's out of there. Okay.
Yeah, Damon Nicholson. It's everybody.
We got a army, man. We got a.
Who's the fighter y'all was speaking on yesterday? I think y'all was calling him like the Black Mexican or something like that.
Yeah, that's Kareem Martin. That's Kareem Martin. He out here somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, we call him the Black Mexican. Oh man.
Why do y'all call him the Black Mexican?
Because that's what Calvin called him, and that's something that Calvin said that I guess when you fighting and Calvin say you go Black Mexican, that's just what he turned into, and he don't stop punching.
Yeah,
so he's black, but he has that Mexican style.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that he has the Mexican style, but it's just that because Ramo, he boxed. He boxed. He both. But that's just something, you know, that's just a sequence that Calvin say. That if Calvin say Black Mexican, his fighting style, it totally changes.
Okay. Got you. Well, guys, really appreciate your time. Let the fans know where they could keep up with you on social media.
They can keep up with me on Facebook at Malik Hawkins, Instagram at I am Freezer Time, and Twitter at Malik Hawkins 20.
Oh, real quick. Speak on your nickname. Where that come from?
Yeah, I got my nickname Iceman from it was a rapper known as Paul Wall. And
Right.
try to be like, what's up, Shakur? Yeah, and everybody knew me. You know, I used to walk around with the fronts in my mouth just like him. And yeah, they just started calling me Iceman for real.
What about you, Malik? You, the King. Where did that come from?
My name came from it means king in Arabic.
Oh, gotcha. It's simple enough.
Simple, you know what I mean?
Simple enough. Well, let the fans know where they can follow you on social media.
They can follow me on Instagram at Leak the Boxer, Leak the Boxer, and they can follow me on Twitter at Leak the Boxer 2. Same thing, Leak the Boxer 2.
Sure.
Number 2.
Guys, thank you very much for your time.
sir.
Definitely doing positive things coming out of the city of Baltimore.
Already, my guy.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it.